to So Light. I like, you like.
So light. Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas!
OMG. Did that shock you guys? Because it shocked me. She didn't even tell me. Merry Christmas, everybody. We are
Joy
back.
to the world. It's Christmas time. How to sing already?
I have no idea. I only know that it's Christmas.
All I want for Christmas is you. I'm fiddling in my head like, okay, what else? What other songs? Then, okay, the safest is Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
She's like the theme for Christmas,
up.
right?
Yeah, she's the queen for
Yes.
Christmas.
Yes,
and
that's
then
true.
the king for Christmas is Michael Bublé.
Oh, yeah.
But he stepped down already lah.
Yeah, that's true.
Past 2 years never really hear him.
Yeah, that's true. Now he busy making bubbles already.
What bubbles?
Because his name add one more B then bubbles ma.
This is Noel as usual. And hi everyone, this is your host Kelyn and
Noel, ho ho ho.
why you have
The
to
first
keep shocking
Noel.
people?
This is my joke for the whole month of December.
Yeah.
The first Noel.
No, it started in November. Oh my god.
No, but because it's a Christmas song ma, the first Noel.
I know, and proud to be Noel. So we have November
Ho, ho,
Noel,
ho.
and then we got December 1st Noel.
Yes.
It's not gonna end, you guys. Prepare yourself.
Okay. January I will stop. Or I will
Okay.
try. The keyword is I will try.
Oh, January is our Chinese New Year. That's another joke already.
Chinese New Year got another joke.
Never mind, she don't know yet. It's fine. I should just keep quiet first.
Okay, never mind. Ha 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 ha.
Which is actually next week.
Ha, ha,
Yeah,
ha,
so it's
ha.
next week. Yeah. And Happy New Year, everybody.
So anyway, away from the ho ho ho, what are we going to talk about this week?
So this
What's your
week,
surprise gift for this week's episode?
so yeah, since we are coming to the end of the year, I was thinking it's just nice that we talk about the end of the 1 to 9 types of enneagram,
Oh?
which
Okay.
is type 9.
Then last episode was 6. So now you just turn the other side lah. So become 9 lah.
Oh, yeah. We flipped it over. Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
Kinda.
You don't need to
That makes sense.
underline. Yeah, no need to underline. You know, sometimes when you do those like the wedding table,
still
they need to put
thinking
the
what you're talking
16, 19, or the 6 and
Oh,
the 9.
yeah,
Then
yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
the card will be inverted one.
Yeah, so 91 will be... Okay, never mind. I cannot imagine right now.
Okay, never mind. Yes. Yes.
Yes. And just so happened, like I've mentioned before, my husband has a type 9 core. So there's a lot of stories that I can talk about. But I want to focus on the main thing that type 9s usually tend to do, which is avoiding conflicts.
And yeah, you were saying that you actually have many type 9s in your circles, right?
I'm surrounded with type 9s, babe.
Be it your family, your social group, your workplace also, is it? Like all the different social circles also have type 9.
Yeah. I mean, I suspect like some of my elders to be type 9. And then I also suspect, I mean, those that cannot take the test, like because they're either they're Mandarin speaking as their main language, or the test that I have is mainly in English, so I can't get them to do the test, or I'm really literally surrounded by type 9s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then like that you have a lot of police because you have 999. Only
knew this
applicable
joke
in
gonna
Singapore.
come out. I know.
Quack, 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 quack.
Then you constantly hear the announcement. If you see a suspicious person or object, please dial
Down
999.
999. You need to down because surround you 999. Go.
Go. No, they will avoid conflict and not go. They're like,
Oh
you go,
yeah,
you
yeah,
go,
yeah.
you go, you. They become the
Actually,
three
yeah.
Spider-Man like pointing at each other.
Oh
You
yeah,
go,
yeah,
you
yeah.
go,
That
you go,
meme.
I go, you go, you go, you go.
So true. My goodness, yes. I didn't think of the Spider-Man thing. That meme, right? That became
Yeah.
popular, I think, these few years.
Oh yeah, in Chinese, we have a saying in the corporate world, they like to tai chi.
Oh yes. The
Not
西
my tai
瓜
chi.
不用切一半，我一整粒拿给你。
没有，我一整粒推给你。
Tai Chi is actually is it a sort of exercise? Is it considered
It's some
exercise?
sort of exercise, but they mainly want to balance out the energy in your body. So there's the movement to so-called move the qi. That's why it's called Tai Chi. The qi, which is the energy, to the different areas of your body, and therefore so-called maintain the balance and so that you become more healthy. But the Tai
Yeah,
Chi
but
we are talking about right now
in
the
our
corporate
local
world
language,
is to
our
so-called
slang.
push the blame to another person or push
You
the
know why?
responsibility to another person.
Yeah, because of the action.
Yeah. Because of the action you are trying to push. Oh,
Yes.
this is not my responsibility. Then you will see
And then
it in
push
the email.
away.
Please send this to the corresponding person that needs to be sent to.
Yes. Okay,
If you all
yes.
can see the screen now, I don't know how many Tai Chi already.
Hey. Okay, Noel
Like on the
will
screen.
swoosh.
Siam. Move one side.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is
Okay,
what type
yes.
9s are very good at also. Avoiding.
Yes.
Dodge the bullet. Dodge here,
Dodge.
dodge there.
They're better than Matrix, you know. All those in Matrix must be type 9.
And they're so graceful when they dodge. They're like, so zen. Like if you have watched Shang-Chi, you see how
Yes.
the
His
mother
movements.
fight with the father at the beginning before they started everything. Started
Yeah,
the
before they
romance.
started.
That
Yes.
was like how they dodge. So graceful.
Yes.
So like so effortless.
That's the type 9. Okay, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Let's hear more about type 9.
So basically, my story is that I've known my husband for, I think, 14 years.
Oh.
And up to recently, really up to recently, when I start to understand a little bit more about personality and stuff, I would say maybe 3-4 years ago, I start to realize that I know nothing about you.
What do you mean?
It's so scary when I say it this way, right? But it just means that there are times where I don't know whether is it his personality to react, to say things, to do things in a certain way, or is it he's trying to accommodate to me and therefore he does that. Yeah. So type 9s, their inner intention, let's start with the theory a little bit, is to be harmonious and to be a peacemaker. So they want to bring peace and harmony to the whole world through compassion and understanding. So most of the time, they are very blendy. They like to blend into everybody that is around them.
They're like the makeup brush, the blender lah.
Yeah.
Contour.
Blend. Okay. Foundation, blend. Concealer, blend. Just blend. So sometimes it's so hard to type a type 9 properly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because they can blend in that well. Okay.
So if they are beside a 6, for example, then they will blend in with the 6.
Oh.
And then suddenly they will blend in with a 3 or they will blend in with a 1, then you're like, so which one are you? And then most of the time, if you can spot that, right, like you can't get the person's type, like no matter how you try to suss, I mean, we don't try to
analyze.
we are not trying to judge them based on their behaviors,
Personality.
or personality traits or whatsoever. But if we look very deeply into a person, then we are trying to, okay, I start to understand your intention of this, and this. But how come it's like of different types? Then you will know that most likely this person is a type 9.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They're usually the one that frustrates Singaporeans a lot. What you want to eat later? Anything, lor?
Oh, talk about this, right? I have an ex-colleague. It's as though because now that we talk about this, right, I suspect he has type 9 also lah. So whenever we ask him a question, right, and somehow it's about work, we'll be asking him, should we go towards this direction or towards that direction? Because as a senior person, you will need to guide us, right, the younger ones, right? The answer will always be, oh, okay. Okay, what?
Okay,
Asking
which
you to
direction?
North, south, east, west. The answer is okay. So we actually, okay lah, a bit bad. We started this joke like wherever we go for lunch or whatever, right? Hey, you want to eat mee siao mee rebus? Okay, can. Hey, you ice cream? You want chocolate vanilla? Okay, can. It's almost as though like that, no? Right?
Yeah. Are you dumb or dumb? Yes.
Okay, can.
It really is so hard, though. Sometimes you like.
It's very annoying, right?
Yeah, it has troubled me for many years.
Oh
Until
dear.
the point where I learned about enneagram and I made him do the test, and then I'm like, now I know why.
Then your brain must be like a whole new world. Like you suddenly have the ting ting again, the ting ting moment.
It's a ting ting moment, but not very happy.
The soul light moment.
Yeah, you have that soul light and then the ting ting, but the ghost is
Yeah.
a bit sad. Like, this is
the spotlight,
why.
like oh.
It's not that I'm unhappy about his personality. It's just that
Of course.
it's so difficult to have a more truthful conversation sometimes, and sometimes when we quarrel, actually, we have this saying in Chinese is that the more you quarrel, the more you understand the person, right?
Okay.
I can't remember the full phrase. Somebody who is very eloquent in Mandarin, please help us. Just comment below or something.
Yes, please.
Basically, I can never have a quarrel with him properly.
Okay, define properly.
I will be quarreling with a wall.
Oh.
Yeah, it will be one-sided. It will be me trying to say my point and there will be no response.
Oh.
Yeah. For generally the first 10 years of our relationship. Yeah, because marriage is a different year time. So, yeah. So, I mean, it's not a good or bad thing. It's just that how do I manage it? How do we communicate it properly? And then therefore we find a compromising point, which is that, okay, I'm not trying to condemn you. I'm not trying to blame you for anything, because their tendency is to withdraw and speak out.
Yes.
In any conflicts, because their inner intention is to bring peace and harmony, right?
Yes.
So their worldview is very much of everything will be very fine. Everybody will be fine if we stay harmonious and peaceful together.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so they have a little bit more on the optimistic, but not totally like a type 7. They are optimistic, a bit more above average, that okay, if everything is harmonious and peaceful, then everything is fine.
They're fine and perfect and bed of roses.
Yeah. If it's not broken, don't fix it. More like that kind of tendency.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's
my
not
goodness.
quarrel about it if it's a small
If it's
matter.
okay.
Like, yeah, if it's okay. Like I shouldn't bring up my opinion because it's just a small matter. Like, you know. So they tend to lean towards that side of the spectrum, and therefore it's so hard to quarrel with them. And therefore I don't understand the real person behind the avoiding, don't talk, blend in with you, whatever you want, anything you want, I will say, do whatever you want, that kind of thing.
Okay. That means would they be like suffering in silence?
Which is the point where, they have this box of unspoken stuff.
Uh-huh.
And then it will power up and power up and power up and power up. And then one day it will just explode because the sheer amount of unspoken things and unmet needs
Yes.
and attention not given. Not say that they seek attention, they don't usually, but they also want their opinion to be heard, right? And they also want their needs to be met. But it's just that they're like, oh, okay lah, you seem tired, so I shall not talk to you about this right now. Then they'll postpone and postpone and postpone. And then the day when they cannot handle, they will explode. So the tendency of him doing that, and then one day he will become very explosive or agitated, will be the cue for me like, okay, let's sit down. What's happening?
But then would that be the situation whereby, no, actually it's okay.
Yes.
Exploded,
yes.
but never mind, it's okay.
Exactly. That is what. So I need to take like 30 minutes of digging, and you have to be very gentle. You cannot be provocative. You cannot be confronting because they will immediately switch off. It's like, those metal gates when the building is on fire.
The one, the fire shutter.
The fire shutter. It's
Yes.
like as if that the moment you become confrontative in front of them, like, what is going on? Tell me now. Like, boom. That's it.
Oh,
You're getting nothing from this guy.
okay.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just describing my husband. I mean, there's different type nice out there, but the tendency of them to do that. So we have to be a bit more gentle. We have to be very compassionate and very, very easygoing, very zen, very Tai Chi feel. You can see the screen right
If you
now.
can
My
see
hand is
the
like
zoom, oh my
floating
goodness.
around. Like that's the feel you want to like breathe in, breathe out.
Okay, imagine
Okay.
the wind blowing and then the leaves are like flying gently.
Yeah,
Like
would
the
you like to
soft
tell
breeze
me what
blow
is going
against your
on with your
cheek.
day? Yeah.
Yes,
How
why do
was
you explode?
work? Was there something that happened? Did something stress you out? Even if it's just a bit, you can tell me. It's okay. Everything will be fine after you tell me. I will not get angry. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's not talk in this manner. Our listeners will fall asleep.
Yeah. I was about to already. I was like, huh? Then I was following your voice. Inside my head, I was like, okay. Yes.
But you see, because he blends in so well, and it is really one of their strengths that they tend to synthesize with people a lot. And they're very adaptable. So you throw them in any situation, usually they can adapt to that situation quite quickly.
Oh.
So be it a new job, be it a new environment, be it like a new house or a new place that they are going to more often, they just blend in very easily. Yeah. And people see it as, wow, you're so effortless, like you are born to be here. Like, you have that natural talent to be able to fit in, like basically.
Correct. All right.
Yeah. So they tend not to have an issue with belonging that much. And to them is, if it comes, it comes. If it goes, it goes. They don't really hold tight to much things.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. They're really very zen. Like usually those philosophers and those yoga teachers or those mindfulness teachers and those coaches, usually they have some sort of type 9 in them.
Oh.
And they have a very peaceful voice to make you into that.
Okay.
To Noel's falling asleep.
Okay. Yes. Yes. I'm awake. Ho, ho, ho.
But really, because of their avoidance, there's a lot of issues sometimes, be it at work, be it at home, or be it, with their close friends and stuff. Because then we tend not to understand you because you're always at the back end. They don't want to stand on the spotlight. So they'll constantly be the one to ask you, how's going? How's everything going? What are you doing? How are you doing? They're usually at the back end.
Okay.
For type 2s, we will ask those questions because we want to know what we need. We need to know what you need so I can help you.
Okay.
But for type 9, they will just leave it as it is. Oh, okay, it's good. Oh, good lah, good.
Oh,
That's it.
then full stop, end of story.
And if nobody reply, like we turn, or how do I say, we
Reciprocate or
reciprocate or ask the question back to them, they won't say. They won't say how's their day. They won't say how's everything. They won't say what stressed them. They'll just put it aside. It's okay. Everything is it's okay. Yeah, that one another day. Yeah.
Okay. Actually, something
Yeah.
like my dad. Now that I think of it, yeah, he's always very zen. He's always very calm, and he never actually really talk about. Even though he's facing a lot of things at work, right? He don't really talk about it. So he will only like once in a blue moon when it's really something very angry, mostly anger lah, right? This type of thing. Then he will share with us during dinner. Yeah. Other than that, he will always whenever we talk about our day, like sometimes maybe my sister and I or what we go out with our friends or my mom herself, something happened at work, right? He's always the one who is listening. He'll be like, oh, okay, yeah. So then the three of us will be chatting. Then he's always like the listener. He don't really share.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
so right,
Yeah.
like that, right?
Yeah, my dad is like that too. But yeah, like the moment you mentioned about the anger, that's okay. So the three types, 8, 9, and 1, all deal with anger. Because their main focus is on the body. So the body, the emotions, and everything that comes with it is anger. So for type 9, they avoid anger. For type 8, they are energized by anger. So revenge, the anger to succeed, the anger to fight, They're energized. They use anger as a weapon.
Okay.
For type 1 is for yours is
Yes.
you cover the anger. You repress the anger. Suppress the anger until it explodes.
That's true.
For type 9, you see the anger. Okay, I run away first. I never see. You know the monkey emoji? Never see.
Yes.
Never see. I cover the eye. I never see.
Actually, I have this visual in my head now, which is type 9 when they see the fire, then they run away. They they run off the building. And then for type 1 is Keon taking the blanket, right, to cover the fire. And then for type 8 is go and take the fire with their own hands and throw it at others.
Yeah. This is a good time to burn some of my enemies, right?
Yes. Use it as a cannonball, like a fireball.
Yes. Oh, I
then
see.
type 1
Cannonball
is like,
weapon.
yeah, type 1 will be, can you stop it? I'm using fire and then the blanket and then the whatever safety net to cover the fire already. Then number 9 is just, I don't know where they run to. They probably already took a grab and a Gojek, a grab or a taxi already run
That's
away.
why I say the metal gauge, right? The ti tom. They're already out already. By the time
Yeah.
you ti tom, they're out already.
My goodness. Okay. I hope y'all can get our visuals.
Yeah, I hope. Like, because sometimes we are talking about all these different types, it's nice to have a little bit of like visuals and stuff. I think maybe moving on, if we have the ambition next year, we might want to include video in our podcast. And then we will record ourselves. Then we will like,
Yes.
try
Like
to.
a storyboard.
Yeah. And I can put graphics on the video because when I edit the video, I can play around. Then we can really
Yes.
have the dee.
Yes, let's all look forward to that.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
this belief that type 9s tend to have, which is is a Tao teaching, right?
Okay.
The Tao does nothing, yet nothing is left undone.
Oh.
So sometimes,
Okay.
right, you see them like, why aren't you doing it? I thought the deadline is end of this week. Like even for my husband, sometimes I'm like, I thought you said by this weekend you need to get this submitted. And I'm like, oh, okay, it's still this weekend. Today is Tuesday, for example. And they are so jolly about it, like it's nothing. And then on Friday night they're scrambling.
Oh.
I see him scrambling to get it done. Then I'm like, I thought you said you have a lot of time. Why didn't you do it earlier? Oh, I didn't think it was a matter. But never mind, I'll do it now.
Okay.
So they tend to leave things to the last minute. But I mean, we are just talking about average type 9.
Yeah.
A 9 with
Correct.
a very healthy levels, they tend to go into a type 3.
Oh.
Means they are more outcome driven. They are more objective driven. They tend to look more towards also themselves because type 9 is a very other focused type of personality. They're
Oh,
constantly
okay.
looking out for others like a type 2. So when we grow in our type, we tend to move the focus back towards ourselves. What do I need? How do I take care of
Oh.
myself? What is self-love? How do I be more self-compassionate towards myself?
Okay.
And therefore, that helps them to grow as a person and not just thinking about others all the time and then, running away from the fire.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I see. Okay. Yeah, because if I were to think of this, right, my dad, he's always the first. Like the moment he received the credit card bill, the road tax renewal notice, everything, he'll be the one. Noel, I received the letter already. Help me to make payment online. He's always so particular, whatever letters that come in, right? He's always he's more urgent than us, Even though it's
Oh.
our letters. He will he will keep on egging you to, have you read your letter?
Oh,
Is
yeah,
that
yeah.
I think it's from a bank, I think you better read it soon. Yeah.
Yeah. Like they will see at the back, right? If undelivered sent to
Correct.
this PO box and
Yes, correct.
certain banks is
Correct.
that few
Can
numbers.
roughly
Yeah.
guess. Yes.
Yeah. They don't need to open it to know. Yeah, my
Yeah.
dad is like that also. But
Oh.
I think that's more of like the responsibility type
Yeah,
from
correct.
their era.
Mm.
Or it could be a knife with a one wing, for
Yeah.
example. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think for my husband, he's more of a 9 with a 8 wing because
Oh, okay.
he tend to be a very good leader in his career wise, and he always has a very balanced way of leading his team. So you
Oh,
have
that's good.
the authoritative kind of figure and the aura of a 8, right? Like
Yes.
the moment they step into the room, they have the command of everybody.
Mm.
And then they also have the 9 to understand each and everybody's individual needs and difficulties and everything. So they also know how to balance it. So it's not so strong as in like, do this now, like do that now. Like, okay, I know you guys are having a bit trouble now. And he know how to mediate, like, like if two colleagues is quarreling or what, he know how to mediate them and then settle the issue without getting into too much of a trouble.
Conflict.
Yeah, because that's all you want, right? Efficiency at work. It's not about liking each other.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
He always
The
get to the point.
productivity.
We are not. Yeah, we are not here to like each other. So let's settle this issue and move on. Like move on. Yeah. So he's always that. He has that manner.
That
and
role
even,
lah.
Yeah, even during my wedding, I was so surprised. He just took up the role of the leader and settled a lot of issues that came up. Yeah, and it was very fun to see because it's in his industry, right? The F&B industry. I think it was some table setting issue or something. Yeah, some people were supposed to be set to sit at this table, but the table was full.
Okay.
Then I think I was doing my makeup and stuff, so I couldn't come out and handle. And the other bridesmaid and groomsman was like, what to do. Then he took up the role, and then he's like, okay, come, follow me. Yeah, it was just so like impromptu and so on the spot. I mean, like to me, it's like we are the main stars. We should be the one enjoying the whole wedding.
Yeah,
But
correct.
he just took up the role and then he just ran with it, and then everything got settled before the actual like walk down the aisle and stuff. Which is
Oh,
amazing.
that's nice.
Yeah, it was that moment you're like, oh.
Actually, it sounds something like my dad. Yeah. Because my dad is also in F&B and in
yeah.
the managerial role, correct? Yeah. So apparently, right, his nickname is 大哥, that means like older brother. And he's known to be like a discipline master.
Oh.
Like he's very strict, he's very particular. He will make sure things are always running smooth. But when he's at home, his 9 will appear. At work is 8. At home is 9.
Yeah,
Actually,
they can
now that you
switch.
talk about your
Yeah.
now that you talk about your husband, then I think of my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
I think maybe because I'm more of a leader at home. Like not in the sense that I lead everybody, but I make a lot of decisions at home, so he can take a step back and rest.
Okay.
Like you don't have to be like a leader at home and then leader at work.
Okay.
Yeah. So he tends to take a step back and then just let me do all the decisions. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, my parents are quite 50-50. Household things, like of course in terms of housekeeping, then of course it's my mom. Yeah, in terms of maybe like big ticket purchases, financial things, then
Decisions,
maybe more of my father. Yeah.
So they have a
So
split
they
lah.
both somewhat
Yeah.
like this towel is used for which purpose? Like this type of towel is used for this. That of course you ask my mom. You won't be asking my dad.
Oh, okay.
What should we use this for?
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it tends to go that way for most family, right? Like household item.
I think so.
Yeah,
Mostly
yeah.
go to your mom to ask your mom, right, about this type of thing.
If you can't find a shirt, usually you'll find your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah, and speaking of wings, right? Noel
Yes.
has a big fat 9 wing as well.
Yes. It's very heavy. One side 2, one side 9.
Yeah, so you want to share with us, like, like you've been always telling us about the conflict inside your brain.
Yes. It's like Noel, 50 Shades of Conflict. Okay, yes. Just now when we were having the pre-recording discussion, and then again I was sharing with Kelyn about the conflict that I have. So because just now you were sharing the one with 9 wing, correct? Yes. So after she said that, right, I resonated with it so much. And then that's where I started to share about the conflict. So, but do you want to share about the description for one
sure.
with 9 wing?
Okay,
Before I
so-
move on with the conflict.
Or avoid or run out of the metal gate.
Yes.
Okay, so let's see. One with a 9-wing, they are more discerning, wise, and scholarly. They tend to explain their ideals more. And they are more emotionally reserved. But they are generous, kind, considerate, display less anger, and preferring to withdraw and be alone.
Okay, yeah. So previously we were mentioning about the two, right? Which is, I think the offhand I can recall is that the conflicting part, which is I want to help the person, but I also know that the person don't need help. That kind of conflict, right? Yeah, because
Yes.
the two will kick in, right? So now the nine is I know. So my one would be telling me that I know something is not right. Okay, I need to speak up, and things can't move on because this is stuck, and then we are all being dragged into this. That is something totally wrong because we're all about being perfect, right? Once.
Yeah.
So how can this be imperfect? How can you move on? So the again, like the anger is building, you
Yeah,
see.
the simmering anger.
Yes, it's simmering already, and then because of the fat chicken wing of nine on the other side is trying to tell me, I it's okay lah. Just let it be lah. It's okay. Don't be so angry. Maybe we'll see how later.
Yeah.
Okay. We will take a look at the situation. I know something is not right, but maybe something will change later on. So it's okay, breathe, and then let's just take it slow. So then again, I'll have the, but this is not right. But then I don't want to go and face the music. I don't want to go and I don't want to clash
Create
with people lah.
trouble.
I
Yeah.
don't want to create trouble. I don't want to clash with people. I don't want to have conflict. I don't want to be seem as a very unbearable person. I don't want to be someone of very strong opinions that I am so strict and so harsh, right? So
Yeah.
so that's where the conflict will build in me. I know something's not right, but then I don't want to have conflict. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really how a one with nine wing works, right?
So she's like
My
being put
goodness,
to the left and then put to the right and then put to the left again, then put to the right
correct.
again.
And then you
Then
know
by
what's
the
the
end of the day,
worst
so
part?
tiring.
Yes, you know what's the worst part? Now that I can think of the one with nine wing and two wing, right? Is you know that you shouldn't help the person. Do you see where I'm going? You know you
Yes.
shouldn't help the person because the person is wrong. But
Yes.
the tool will be telling me, but you need to be compassionate. You need to go and help the
Yeah.
person
Aren't
because
they
the
so
person
poor
needs help.
thing?
Yeah,
Like,
they're really
yeah,
so
can't you see that this person is in pain?
and
You
is
need to go
struggling.
help. So
Even though the
she's been
person
put
is
in three
wrong in a
direction
way,
now.
but then the nine will be, but if you go and help, then it seems not right, and then the rest might say something because ultimately, yes, you also in your head you also know that this person is wrong. So never mind. Let's just avoid the conflict. Okay. So you see,
Let's
then the
avoid
one
this
is
whole situation altogether. Let's
yes.
go
Then
into La La
the
Land now.
the one will be like, this is wrong, but then I want to help, but then I also don't want to have conflict with others. My goodness, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
I need to move on.
It happened to me before. Yeah. So I tell you, always,
Ah,
yeah, this conflict in me. I like to exhaust myself lah. Let's just
yeah.
put it simply. I enjoy exhausting all my brain cells and my juice, the brain juice.
Like sometimes the nine also help you to not pick a side. I wouldn't say it's a help, but it's a very nice thing. Don't stand on
Yeah.
any side. Don't.
Uh,
I
just
neutral.
slowly, as what you always tell me, right? Type nines will tend to fade, like they will backtrack. They'll they'll walk backwards and then they'll slowly fade into the background, and then the
And
green
hope that
screen, and then you
nobody
won't see them in
see.
the green
Yeah,
screen.
yeah, they'll hope that nobody saw them. There are those that on the Zoom call, right, they'll just fade into their green screen or whatever virtual background they put.
When they put blur, right, blur background, actually they blur themselves first. Then they blur the background.
And then when there's quarrel or there's some conflict going on in the meeting, right, you can start seeing them going off, like zooming out.
And yeah,
It's
actually
so
just now
funny.
another thing that just now you mentioned about the exploding, right? Actually, yeah, I used to be that. I used to I used to have this very unhealthy mindset that it's okay because I don't want to have conflict and I don't want to speak out about what I am actually unhappy about, uncomfortable about, or actually I have a I wouldn't say a better solution, but I will have another way of doing something that might be of a better solution. Okay. So is the being of not speaking out lah. Because why? Again, right? Conflict, right? So
Yeah.
so it's just keeping everything in and just suffering in silence. So that's why just now the
Yeah.
moment you said that I was asking you, so do they suffer in silence? So in a
Yep.
way I did that. So I just continue, it's okay, just swallow everything, just dump in. Nah, so I it was more like, nowadays the recycling bin is just so full, right? It's something like that. I
It's
wouldn't
no
even say
longer
dustbin.
recycling bin. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, yes. So it's like the rubbish chute lah. You just continue to inhale. You never exhale. Just inhale all the rubbish and whatever nonsense, the
Yeah.
good things, the bad things, everything. It was just accumulation of nonsense. Okay. So yeah, I did. So what happens when the rubbish chute is full? You cannot cover, right? The moment you cannot cover, and then it bursts, and then that's where all the stings come out,
Yeah.
right?
And it's not pretty because
Yes. If you see
they
all
are
the
not
rubbish all flying out like volcano eruption,
yeah.
then imagine all the rotten meat and everything, because you
Okay, this
just keep
is
everything in that from fresh meat it becomes rotten meat, and then the moment it erupt, right, everything just boom.
this is like a unknown volcano that
Yes.
suddenly erupted because
Yes.
like I'm not so sure what you call them, but those people who go and look into volcanoes and whether they erupt,
Mm. Mm.
I can't really remember what they are called. But basically,
Mm.
they know, right? This location, this is a sleeping volcano, this is a dormant volcano, this is an active volcano. This one, out of nowhere, just erupted. Like they scan the place and they like, oh, here no volcano, but suddenly this volcano erupted.
And then boom behind them only.
Yeah, so if you describe the person, right, this person is not known to have any ounce of anger.
Yes.
And then suddenly they explode.
Yeah.
And
It
it
happened to
baffles
me.
everybody.
Mm.
Yeah, it baffles everybody because everybody's like, wow, I've never seen this side of this person. I've never known that this person can get angry. Like their tolerance level is so high. And who knows today the explosion happened.
Mm. And the thing is, I myself, I mean, now that I'm sharing myself as example, right? I myself also don't know when and what is the trigger point. You really don't know. And when it hits, right, it really hits hard. Yeah. It's very
Yeah.
unhealthy, I admit that. So that's why I'm trying to introspect lah, trying to tell myself that yeah, when something is un uncomfortable, like I cannot relate to it, right? I should maybe try to at least pick up a bit. I don't of course I don't go all up and like, hey, actually why are you treating me this way, or why do you say that about me, or why do you say that of course. But you can start small, right? As what we always say,
Yeah.
start small, which is actually I don't really like going to that restaurant because I find that the food is not very nice. I can try to find somewhere else, but if really other places are fully booked, maybe you just go ahead with that plan. Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
starting to do
yeah.
something like that. Yeah, I am.
Yeah, that's a very
Previously,
important
because
point.
previously is like what we say, oh, we want to blend into the green screen, right? Then whatever people say is like, oh, okay, you choose this
You're
place, then
just
okay, go this place.
with everything.
Correct.
Yeah. This part I really need to share. So it
Yes,
comes
yes, yes.
to a
Share.
point. It comes to a point where I'm asking my husband, okay, let's think of what to eat tonight. And then he'll be, anything you want to eat. Okay, so then I will say place A, and then he's like, no, place A, the service sucks. Then I'll be, okay. Then place B then. Then he'll be like, no, place B, the food not hot enough.
Okay.
And then, I'll breathe in and breathe out. By this time, I'm like 50% anger already, right? And then I'll be like, okay, how about place C then? Then it's like, oh, place C, a bit so only. Then I will say in Chinese, 你很难伺候.
Very difficult to please you.
Yeah, you're very hard to please. First, you say anything I want. You go with whatever I want. And then now you're like, don't want this, don't want that. Then what you want? They're like, I don't know. Oh, I tell you.
Oh my goodness.
It's the part where I'm like shaking him. Then what you want? You know?
Okay. I actually, because I have been learning enneagram from Kelyn for quite some time already, right? So sort of I can sense who are sort of sense and identify who are the type nice in my social circles. So okay, in a way, I'm glad that the I think so that's why it works. As in, my friends who are the type nice, right? Then because they are type nice, so my type one will kick in. My type one will go full force. So that's where they were like, oh, okay. Noel suggested this place. Okay, let's just go ahead.
Yeah, somehow you're
So I
the
think that's why
foodie
it
planner.
balance. Yeah, so that's why it balance.
Yeah.
Correct. So of course,
It makes
if
sense.
I'm with friends who are, I don't know, maybe most likely I'm guessing type 8. That's where my 9 will come in. My 9 will be stronger. Then,
Okay, whatever you
yeah, I will
want.
follow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then suddenly my type 1 will be reduced rapidly.
Yes. Like, okay, today opinionated Noel don't exist.
Yes.
Only
Type
type
1,
9 and
yes.
type 2 exist.
Yes. Yeah, so I
Yeah, I
guess
know,
that's a mix and
yeah.
match. So sometimes you have different groups of friends. So I guess that's the beauty of it. That's why Kelyn is always saying everyone has all 9 types. It's just
Yes.
which is stronger, right?
Yes. And we do express it differently with different people around us.
Yes. Yeah, you
Yeah,
see, I am a
imagine
classic
me
example.
doing imagine me doing that to my clients. I'll be like, how about we do A today? They're like, oh, I don't really feel like. How about we do B today? Oh, I'm not really up to it. Then imagine I were to say, oh, you're very hard to please. I can't do that, right?
Yes.
I mean, not
Yes.
very nice, but I can definitely say things in a more
Diplomatic way.
diplomatic, and we will try to move on. If you
Yes.
can't decide what you want, then maybe we will do something else today instead of trying to waste time and think about what A and B or C.
Yes.
Right. But
Correct.
yeah, we do express the different 9 types during the different parts of our life, but our core usually dictates what we do on a day-to-day basis. So our thoughts, our actions, and our beliefs usually centers around our core.
Yes.
It's just that at different moments, different environments, situations, and stuff, then we will bring out the different types.
That is what I find very interesting about it.
Which is why Enneagram is not a rigid, put you in a box kind of personality typography.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Now that we talk so much about type 9s, if you
Yes.
resonate with the personality and you find that maybe my core is a type 9, or you have done an Enneagram test and you found that your core is actually type 9, there are ways that you can grow your type 9. Which is contrary to what my husband has been doing for the past 10 years. Is to actually voice a little bit of your opinion here and there.
Bit by bit.
Bit by bit, like what Noel has shared. So slowly share and practice just doing one at a time. And maybe find a group of friends or one person, like your spouse, to share
Or a
that,
close friend.
or a close friend, right? To share that I'm trying to grow this area of my personality. I hope to get your support, that if I were to voice out my opinions, you will not judge me or criticize me or
Definitely.
confront
Yeah.
me about it. You'll be
Yes.
very open to my opinion, because I need that assurance from you so that I may start to voice my opinions.
And slowly gain the confidence. Am I right to say that?
Yes,
Gain the
correct.
confidence to step out of there's this protective sheet that we just sort of create by ourselves, this bubble wrap that we create because
Yeah,
we don't want to have conflict, right? So we bubble
yeah,
wrap ourselves so thick that we are just very afraid to poke one small needle to actually have our opinion.
yeah. And then you worry you're just gonna step back into it anyway. Yeah, so practice doing that and practice some sort of engaging in a disagreement. You can also agree to disagree
Yes,
in
that's my
certain
favorite.
situations.
Yes.
Yeah, because I think it's so difficult for them to disagree with people. Their tendency to agree is because I don't want to create a conflict. I don't want to stand out. I don't want to be an opinionated person. So therefore, they don't want to disagree. But sometimes by agreeing it doesn't sit so right with you, then you can say this sentence, which is, I want to say I agree to disagree with you.
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean
it lightens
that's a
the blow a bit.
very, yeah, and that's very fair, I feel. This sentence.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like you can say things like, I understand your point, but at the same time, I'm still standing on my stand, which is, I will agree to disagree with you.
And full
And
stop.
it's
It's
totally
okay.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't need to explain yourself. You don't need to come up with like a whole thesis of why you are disagreeing. Don't have to.
And the key point is you can still be adaptable. That's the main thing of type 9 because you want to be adaptable to whichever environment that you're in. So
Yeah.
you can still be that same person. You don't need to use the penknife to cut a small hole on your bubble wrap. You don't need to. Because by saying
Yeah.
that, of course, you are also giving space for others that yeah, you are supposed to give me space and you are giving them space to have their own opinions as well.
Yes.
Right? So
Yeah,
you are
yeah.
not so you in a way you look at it from the other perspective which is you are because of the space that you're giving each other, right, to the listener and yourself, you are not in conflict.
Yeah, you're not.
You get it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're not in conflict because that person is not going to be offended and you didn't
Yeah.
offend the person.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
win-win-win situation.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah, win for you, win for me, and win for
Yes.
everyone around us because there's no conflict. And
Yes.
in fact, when my husband started to do all these small little actions, which after I learned about type 9, I
Yes.
tend
Uh-huh.
to
Uh-huh.
understand his opinion more.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, so I understand him as a person.
Ah.
So in fact, we are having a closer relationship now because I know that, oh, okay, he will agree on this point, but he will disagree on the second point because he has this so and so, because he's thinking this way.
Yes, correct.
As compared
It's a
to last
more
time, like,
meaningful conversation.
yes, as compared to last time, I'm like, oh, he will agree because I wanted him to agree. Yeah, that just so like, so one sided, and it feels very lonely sometimes. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And actually, may I just share this? It's just so timely lah. So today, after work, because I had a very long day at work, right? So I just wanted to watch something funny, and my go to is always Friends or Big Bang Theory on Netflix. So for me today it was Big Bang Theory, and it's so So timely. You know why? Because it was
Why?
okay. I can't remember which episode in particular. I can check it out later. It's the episode whereby Leonard is, because he has a very strong timeline as well. I
Yeah.
mean his character, right?
Yeah.
So in that episode, he's questioning himself. Why is he such a people pleaser? Why does he always want to sacrifice himself for others? And when, especially Sheldon, right? Sheldon
Yeah.
is, I guess Sheldon is a type 8. So so that's why Leonard will always listen to what Sheldon wants, and he will always puts his own comfort, his likes, his preferences inside of him.
Yeah.
He doesn't display, he doesn't let Sheldon know. And when he actually got his wife, Penny, who encouraged him to come out of his shell, right? To like stand firm and Leonard, you have to do this. Whatever you want, you have to say yes. You have to stop saying sorry, you have to stop saying yes to people. You have to start saying no. So the funny part was the moment he started saying all those things, right? And to the extent of quitting his job, that's where his wife panicked. It's like, no, no, no. Slow down, slow down. I know this is what you want to do, but please slow down. You're taking this a bit too serious that you're not discussing about your career path with me. You just want to resign like that. So he actually ignored his wife, and then he went up to his president. Actually told the president that he wants to take on this new role, and if you're not going to give me, so be it, I quit. So
Like
when I
a
was
bit too
watching,
headstrong suddenly.
yeah, because to him is, yeah, all of you've been stepping on me, and then you've been bullying me, and then you've been I've been listening to all of you for so many years, and then if I'm not wrong, that's like season 9, 10 or what. Like, that's quite a old season. So in the show, he's been tolerating all that, especially Sheldon, for so many years, right? So it's finally his chance to be who Leonard truly is. So
It's
he
like
went all out.
Penny took the key and opened his lock. And then he's like, oh, a whole
Unleashed.
new world.
Yes. It is so accurate. Tonight we talk about this topic. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so you unleash the dog. Yeah,
Yes.
who let the
So
dogs
slowly,
out?
right? Everyone,
Yeah.
just slowly. Don't be so overzealous.
Yeah, don't suddenly stomp your foot in and like, boss, today is my last day.
Yeah. If you don't let me be the assistant director, I'm gonna resign.
Take it or leave it. I think
That's a bit too much.
yeah. Just hold on for a moment.
Yes.
And actually, the funny thing, one of the small growth point is also to give people a yes or no.
Yes. Chocolate or vanilla? Okay, can.
Anything, whatever you like.
My goodness.
Do you
I feel like
like
strangling the person.
do you like strawberry ice cream? Anything you like. Do you like strawberry ice cream? Anything you want.
Do you not hear the question?
Do you like strawberry ice cream? Whatever you get, I will get. And you you question why.
I know what Christmas present to give to that person who does that to me.
What?
One tight slap.
You know, there was this period where we had this very creative drinks company came out with the candy.
Yes. I know where you're going. I think we were in primary school.
Secondary school, I think.
Yeah, around, yeah, I think so.
It plays around the joke of that you're at the hawker center with your family or friends, and then the kopi auntie will come along and like, what y'all want to drink? And then people were like, okay, Coke, Sprite, whatsoever, right? Then you have that one friend that will say anything.
Yes.
And they brand it into a can. So anything is a drink.
Correct.
And then they have even whatever.
Yes.
So
Because these two
anything.
keywords, right? What do you want to drink? Anything. What do you want to eat? Whatever. So this company, they actually labeled it whatever and anything. So they have two. I think it's like a mixture of flavors, right?
It's something like
there's
a
no
fruit
particular.
punch. with carbonation. That's it.
Yes.
So
It's a
you have
fizzy,
all
fruity
the
drink.
best. It's the best drink for a type 9 because they have all the different flavors blended
Anything,
together.
and they can choose from two. One, anything, and whatever. But what if they can't even choose? You look at Kelyn's face. If only you can see Kelyn's face. She really had the
Then we need to bring out your Christmas present.
one tight slap. You better watch out. You better choose
better
now.
not.
Santa Claus is slapping you
slapping.
soon.
Slap already lah. Christmas over lah.
No, today is just the
Don't you imagine
Christmas got
this?
12 days.
Okay.
No, there were 12 slaps.
I
12
thought
days of
something
Christmas,
even more
12
funny,
days
but
of
very
slaps.
I thought this. Imagine Santa Claus come to a type 9 and then like, I'm gonna give you a tight slap. You want left or right?
Anything.
I tell you.
If I'm the Santa Claus, right? If they say anything, right? You know what I will give then?
What?
A punch, because the punch will be in the center.
Oh,
Left or right?
yeah,
A
okay,
punch,
okay,
pow,
never mind.
pow.
But usually a punch is a left eye or right eye thing, right?
Just go in the center, the nose.
Oh, ouch. Yeah, kind of deserve it. I'm here to give you a tight slap. Do you want it on the left or the right? Okay, Ken.
And then the pound, there goes your pretty nose. Okay, let's not be so violent.
I mean, we're
Because
just talking about-
you're probably bored of listening to us being type 2, right? So this is the violent side of us.
towards another type, which is the type is so afraid of conflict and violence. And we are talking about all this. They will be like running out of the door.
Okay, anyway.
Yeah, but
So,
okay, on the other side, like not just about growing your personality, as a type 9, you also want to increase your energy level because the consensus are that type 9s usually they don't find themselves very energized or energetic. So sometimes their breathing can be very slow. They will breathe in very slowly, breathe out very slowly. Really like you're doing Tai Chi, you know.
okay.
Breathe in one movement, breathe out one movement. So sometimes when they need to get things done, like they are so zen that you know their speed is like a sloth. So on the reverse, like for type 2 we need to slow down our breathing. Type 1 we need to slow down our breathing. On the reverse, type 9s need to hasten their breathing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yes, that's true.
Yeah. So they need to take their breath more quickly. So they breathe in very fast and breathe out very fast. Then it will increase the energy. Just repeat this 5 to 6 times. It will actually bring more oxygen to your brain and therefore your productivity level will go up a little bit better.
Okay.
It will help a bit because they tend not to run or they tend not to go for those very like hyper dancing kind of activity. It's not really their type. I'm not saying all type 9s, but
Of course. Yeah, not
most of the
stereotyping.
type 9s enjoy yoga, like slow yoga. Yeah.
Okay.
More slower movement, the better.
Okay.
Yeah. So these are a few little tricks that you can do to help improve yourself, grow a little. And like what Noel said, just take it one step at a time. Don't jump.
Correct. Don't be
Don't
like Big Bang
explode.
Theory Leonard. You went
It
all out.
really become Big Bang Theory. It become the Big
Yes,
Bang.
yes. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Stay
Stay
soulful.
soulful
and light.
light. Bye-bye.
Bye.